And Neymar, everyone's idea of a future superstar.
And if you're lucky enough to be so young that you don't really know what Gary Lineker did before Chris Badverts, well, they turned to the last man to coach them to the supreme. 11 years, Neymar's senior. And the original carnival party animal is now asked to set the example for the young gun in the season. So I think he's worthy of the honour.
Tonight we are proud to recognise one of
a fire in a nightclub at Santa Maria in southern Brazil.
We remember also that 20 years ago England lost its great welcome.
We do have a love-hate relationship with our national football team. You've only got to sense the love going out of Paul Gascoigne this week to know how football fans feel about the players who do their country proud. Ramirez this morning trying to keep it alive. Swayed by Dani Alves up to Neymar, who had a muted Olympic gains for beauties in the last couple of years. Celebrated his 21st birthday just yesterday, but already 2.5 years Brazil international. David Luiz out to that right-hand side. Alves linking with Paulinho. It's clever play, and Neymar has escaped. On by Ronaldinho. Neymar stretching to reach it, and Cahill just beating him to it. That's what they can do.
Yeah. Great close control, interchange of passes. Move across the ground so swiftly, don't they? Still so clever on the ball, and he's got lots of young players around him with plenty of energy. Neymar, Ramirez.
Here's Oscar. Early forward, and Neymar has escaped. Got beyond Cahill, who did well to catch up. Neymar.
He's in, he just didn't get his first touch. Had he have got that first touch down, Gary Cahill would have found it difficult. Because that ball's in the air and he's watching it, he's waiting for it, it just gives.
He was the Brazilian Championship Player of the Year last season. He's finished second in the title race by Adriano, and now some space for Neymar. It's 3 against 3 here momentarily, 4 against 3 with Oscar arriving. Neymar's got to pick the right option. He's found Oscar! He did have choices.
Well, excellent play from Adriano.
David Luiz has found Luis Fabiano, and now Neymar. Ronaldinho. Neymar. Johnson is trying to poke it back, and Neymar is onside. Curl it.
Because of their movement, because of the way that they interchange positions so quickly.
Change for Neymar. Good save! Another good save! Neymar! Sliding challenge comes in, England survive! Tom cleverly to the rescue.
Great work, Joe Hart. Does so well to make the initial save, and then when it comes back to Ronaldinho, look how hard he's got to get up and work there to get a big hand on that. Tom cleverly doing everything as well to deny Neymar. That's so difficult for a goalkeeper. That's what they work on day in, day out, to get back up on your feet.
Neymar, very mobile player. Ronaldinho. Oh, nipping away at Neymar. Just wouldn't let him settle on it.
Tracking those fullbacks back, and then they're countering them very, very quickly with the pace they have.
TV's live coverage of the Champions League.
Formations club, I don't think you can go out to South America should England qualify and play 4-4-2 and hope to prosper. I think they've got to have the extra man in the middle of the park. They've got to be a little bit more flexible.
A bit warmer there than it is here tonight.
Nice and alert, good inventive play from Brazil once more down that side. Oscar again starting that.
It was a great ball in, and Neymar had a terrific chance to equalise. Cross came with a little bit of pace. And Neymar just couldn't quite control the finish. Wicked ball in.
What a delivery that is from Oscar. Brilliant strength on the far side to get away from Ashley Cole, and that delivery is inch perfect, and Neymar has to score that.
I'm sure that Johnson necessarily wanted that. He has got a free kick.
It's a bit tight, wasn't it? Well, in the end, top of that back four a little bit. Walcott and Welbeck have done that well, and then when they get the chance to...
Brazil with the champions Fluminense. Lucas to Aroca. A lot of talk about Rio Ferdinand.
Yeah, I think it's the...
Oscar trying to get Neymar free. Clever change of direction. Oscar's free all of a sudden. Cahill got to him, important challenge. It's towards Neymar. Johnson got caught out a little bit there. Neymar's ball pulled back for Jean. Did have Ronaldo, Rivaldo, Cafu and Roberto Carlos to call him. Neymar. Straight at heart. Didn't really light up the Olympic Games, and he hasn't really lit this night. The run is by Neymar. He's managed to force it back to Fred. And here's Neymar again. He wouldn't put it past him.
Red kick from outside the 18-yard box is ambitious, to say the least. A good run. And Johnson does the right thing. He tracks that run. Just does enough again to deny him.
In this second half of Brazil, but Frank Lampard restored the advantage on the hour. Good piece of forward play by Wayne Rooney. Neymar trying to get Dani Alves in behind Milner. All of the home nations in action. Northern Ireland's game is over in Malta. These are 7:45 kickoffs. And Neymar with the corner. By Gerrard. Two centre-backs are still in there. So again, halting Neymar.
In terms of preparing for a major competition, going against the top side, good in possession. Now you've got to keep your shape.
You think that Jones is unfit, Young is unfit, Gibbs, Richards, Kelly, the two slightly forgotten names still. One or two senior players like Gareth Barry and Scott Parker now back in action with Spurs. And I don't know whether it's a question of how many players of that vintage Roy Hodgson wants in and around his squad. Neymar. Rusher after him. Neymar. On by Fred. Lucas. Neymar. Lucas Moura trying to... The Brazilian Federation are always off around the world trying to make money, cash in on the reputation and name. Plays like this one, Neymar. Fourth ever victory over Brazil. First since Oscar's done as well as anybody for Brazil.
It's been terrific.
Good ball for Neymar. Oh, he's got the better here of Cahill in towards Fred. Away by Smalling.
Well done, Chris Smalling.
And ball given against Rooney.
Is England number 8, Jack Wilshere.
Popular choice. Here's Neymar. Oscar.
Where you're in good company playing against a lot of top players. Getting a result against teams like this does you the power.
this one won't do them any harm. Dante, though, has found Neymar. Fred waits in the centre. Here is Fred, back towards Neymar. It was that man Wilshere who got back to deny him.